Welcome back to Thirsty Thursdays, where we explore cocktails that are sure to make your taste buds dance. Today we're turning up the heat with a little fiery number called El Cantinero. This is a spicy agave cocktail that perfectly balances heat with sweet. Before we dive in, let's talk about the story behind this cocktail. El Cantinero, which means bartender in Spanish, was created by Keith Larry, a talented beverage director from The Little Rascal in Brooklyn, New York. Larry was inspired after visiting Guadalajara, Mexico, where he was touring different distilleries and came along a roadside bar called Cantaritos El Güero. There, he experienced their signature cocktail, the Cantarito, which is a riff on the Paloma. That inspired him to create his own Brooklyn version with a serious kick. The beauty of El Cantinero is that it challenges traditional tequila cocktail expectations. In the past, it was either palomas or margaritas. Now, people are looking for newer cocktails with tequila. And that's exactly what we're making today. We're making a cocktail that not only respects tradition, but brings something new to the table. As you can probably tell, our base spirit is going to be a blanco tequila. The unaged tequila brings bright, vibrant tequila notes and a clean finish. For cocktails with delicate flavors like this one, blanco tequila is a perfect platform for letting other ingredients shine while still providing that agave backbone. We recommend a high-quality, additive-free, and 100% tequila for the best flavor experience. Next up, we're going to be using our Liber Co Rio Red Grapefruit Cordial syrup. This adds complexity, sweetness, and a touch of bitterness. The citrus notes in Rio Red Grapefruit perfectly complement tequila, which is why we have classics like the Paloma. To turn up the heat, we're also going to be making a Serrano tincture. This ingredient is key and is what really takes our cocktail to the next level. Just a dash adds some serious heat without overwhelming the other flavors. At between 10 to 25,000 Scoville units, Serrano peppers are considered to be pretty hot, so a little goes a long way. The tincture concentrates the heat in a form that can be easily dispersed throughout the cocktail. Let's make our tincture. To get started, cut 2 Serrano peppers and place them inside an empty glass bottle. Next, add 1 cut jalapeño and 375 milliliters of vodka. Let steep for 1 hour and pour into your favorite dropper bottle. We're also going to be adding pink peppercorns. Pink peppercorns aren't true peppercorns, but are instead berries from the Brazilian peppercorn tree. They have a delicate fruity heat that complements the more aggressive Serrano pepper and adds a beautiful color for garnish. And lastly, we're also going to be charring some rosemary. The aromatic oils released when we char our rosemary add an herbaceous and smoky element to our cocktail and creates an enticing aroma every time you reach in for a sip. I don't know about you, my mouth is watering, so let's make it. To get started, we're going to add 2 ounces of blanco tequila to our shaker. We're going to follow that up with 1 ounce of our Rio Red Grapefruit Cordial, 3/4 of an ounce of fresh lime juice, and just a drop of Serrano pepper tincture. Too much and your cocktail becomes a dare rather than a delight, and we don't want that. Fill the shaker with ice and shake vigorously for about 15 seconds. Now, we're going to strain into a rocks glass filled with ice. For garnish, I'm going to char the sprig of rosemary with a torch. Watch how the oil sizzle and release that incredible aroma. Place the charred rosemary alongside the glass, and finally, add some crushed peppercorn over the top for color and that subtle fruity spice. The first thing that hits you is the bright, crisp agave and citrus. Then comes the beautiful wave of heat and subtle floral notes of the peppercorn that builds rather than burns. The grapefruit cordial provides this wonderful, bittersweet, tart foundation, while the Serrano pepper heat lingers in the back of your palate without overwhelming. The charred rosemary aroma adds this incredible herbal dimension that makes each sip a multi-sensory experience. You get earthy, smoky notes alongside the bright citrus and spice. It's like a sunset in Jalisco captured in a glass. The first sip might seem predominantly spicy, but as your palate starts to adjust, you start to appreciate the complex citrus notes. The El Cantinero perfectly embodies the things that we love about modern craft cocktails. It respects traditions while boldly pushing boundaries. It celebrates the Latin American heritage of tequila while incorporating modern techniques and flavors. If you make this cocktail at home, remember that you can always adjust the heat to your preference. Start off with less heat and then gradually build yourself up. You can always add more, but you can't take it away. Thanks for joining me on another Thirsty Thursday. If you enjoyed this cocktail syrup, be sure to head to our website for more premium syrups and more inspiration. Make sure to hit like and subscribe and that bell notification icon so you never miss out another episode. Until next time, stay thirsty, my friends.